Hello everyone and welcome to the start of a marathon. A Mario marathon where I take the 20 mainline Mario games and attempt to not only beat them, but 100% them all in a single sitting. This is not an easy task, as some games may require you to obtain hidden secrets, while others just require you to run through the game without skipping any levels. So, like you would do for any marathon, I began practicing. The journey begins with the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES. In order to 100% this game, all I need to do is go through all 8 worlds and beat every level. This totals out to 32 levels, as all 8 worlds hold 4 levels each. Now, this game is a true test of skill, as there are no super special gimmicks that save an absurd amount of time like there are in later games. I'm simply just going to need to get good in order to reach my goal time. Alright, pause. Now would probably be a good time to mention that I set specific goal times for all 20 of the mainline Mario games so that I could fully prepare for the marathon. My goal time for the original Super Mario Bros. Was 22 minutes. For reference, the world record is currently sitting at 18:54 by Nifsky. Speedrun in this game is actually pretty easy. All I have to do is hold right until I get to the end of each level, signified by a flagpole or axe. There is one way you can save time, and that's by using a fire flower. You see, having a fire flower makes it so Mario can run through every level, burning everything in his path. Owned. You can also use it to save time at the Bowser fights. If you end the level from touching the axe before killing Bowser, that triggers a cutscene that you have to watch. But if he dies to fire before you touch the axe, then you can skip that cutscene, saving roughly 1.5 seconds. We do this by first clearing 1-1 and 1-2, then finally getting a mushroom in 1-3, followed by a fire flower in 1-4. That's pretty much it. After you get that first fire flower, you have to run through the rest of the game praying you don't lose it so you can save the most time. After studying this, I put my skills to the test and went through my first ever run. I think it went pretty good, all things considered. I'm dead. That time I did save my speed. I'm malding. Oh my goodness gracious, I pressed the jump button. I pressed it. Oh my god. I almost game over, dude. That would have been so embarrassing. I just paused. It's so bad. Okay, well, we're gonna do the whole... Anyway, on to my second run, which didn't start off too bad, actually. I managed to get a fire flower in 1-4, although it was short-lived. But I was living and I was smoking through the levels. Killing Bowser left and right, I made my way to the final level after a really long struggle. You might be familiar with how the game works and how if you game over, then it sends you back to the very beginning. However, Nintendo built a secret recover feature that lets you start at the beginning of the world that you game over on instead of restarting the entire game, and all you have to do is hold down the A button before you press start. This is a pretty nice feature if it wasn't the dumbest thing ever. Like, why is something so helpful hidden? Anyway, I made it to the final level after crawling my way through the game, and I died immediately. I did not just fucking do that. I did not. After about 40 more minutes of struggling, I managed to make it back to the end of the level and finally beat Bowser with a time of 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 30 seconds. Not great, but a lot of improvement could be made seeing as I spent almost an hour on the final world. Sadly, I would have to wait because I was getting hungry and I decided to end the stream.
Hello, Mario.
I practiced a lot off camera and I started next stream determined to get an amazing PB. Right out of the gates I was doing some crazy shit, getting gold after gold, minutes upon minutes of time save, until I got back to the final world. The bane of my existence where I have an insane amount of time save. After easily clearing 8-1, 8-2, and 8-3, I thought this split was going to be completely destroyed, but... I'm dumb! I choked, and I was back at the beginning of the world. I made it back to Bowser about 14 minutes later, and I still got an insane 50 minutes PB, putting my time at 51 minutes and 19 seconds. I was getting closer to my goal, but I was still far off. I did more runs after that, each of them doing well, but none of them stuck, until I managed to cook with an insane run, putting my time down another 27.5 minutes. This makes my new PB 23 minutes and 34 seconds. That means that I only need to save another minute and a half for me to reach my goal time. I tried for a couple more hours, but without a single good attempt in sight, I called it a day. Bullshit! The tip of his dick hit me! Okay. This continued on for 4 days. It was getting harder and harder to get an actual good run going. That is until September 24th. I was running through the courses, getting gold splits on almost every single world. Finally, I thought it was over. I was going to beat the run and get my sub 22, only to be 12 seconds off. 22:12. I'm 12 seconds off. Do you think I'm going to play again? Do you think I'm that greedy that I want just 12 seconds of time save? 12. No, I'm good. Did I beat it? No, I did not beat my goal. I did not beat the goal, but it is close enough. 12 seconds off. I can do it. I can do it. It's not hard. But do I want to fucking spend my time just for a 12-second time save? No. Dude, it's fuck off. 12 seconds. I was finished. To be only 12 seconds off of my goal time was heartbreaking. I really thought I couldn't PB anymore, so I ended the stream. And there you have it. Not every story has its happy ending. But luckily for me and luckily for you, this story 2150 has its happy ending, baby. This story has its happy ending, and that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I didn't stream it. I did record it late at night. It was like a late night run. But I have proof. Thank God. For the longest time, I forgot. I genuinely thought I didn't have proof. I thought I was cooked. But I got it, so we're good. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I got more videos in the future, more speedruns coming. Tomorrow I will be releasing the full unedited speedrun for this, so if you want to watch that, you know, keep your eyes open. After this video releases, I'm going to be going live, speedrunning Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. I'm going to be starting those speedruns today, so, you know, if you want to stop by. And yeah, I thank you all so much for your love and support, as always. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.